So, Rajveer ji, your content is very dynamic. It's very unique. How do you go about thinking up, coming up with the idea, the script, the basically idea, format, etc. Uh, could you?
Palette was thoda difficult, but now it's super easy. Chat GPT. I mean, yes, we have, but for me, more than the content, I would give credit to the entire team.
Right.
My editing team, my cinematographer, photographer. We also have a team who works on the scripts. More than the script, I feel like fun-loving person. जो नेचुरल जो दिल से निकला ना वो कर दो दिल में आया बोल दो so I do not fix like अरे यार people do not want to see this people want to see this so I have a thing कि if something comes in my mind and randomly I say it in my video and I want to add a touch of sarcasm and humor to it so that's the only thing which I believe works for me कि something I mean sarcasm in anything I just love it. Sarcasm has a different flavor to the content. So that's.
What is your audience demographic? Are they Gen Zs mostly, or what people mostly view your content?
Now it's if I talk about the age group, it's more of somewhere between 24 to 30. But my target, which I actually want to have, is someone who can spend on luxury because I make more videos on the luxury premium brands like five-star hotels. I've recently done a video for BMW. Very soon I'll be coming up with a project which is Rajveer Luxury India Drive,
Right.
where I'll be doing an India tour with Lalit Group and with a very premium car brand. So which will be a 10,500 kilometer drive. So I will be the first creator to set a record to tour the entire chain of a five-star hotel and stay in all the properties in India. So this has never happened anywhere in the world. I hope we can do it well, like it's planned.
Yeah, that's sounds fascinating. And the link to that and Rajveer's information will be in the description of the video below.
Thank you.
So you can see all of that. I touched on this earlier. You also create content in multiple languages.
Yeah.
It doesn't that cause more complications, or does that actually help?
So far it's helped. So whatever helps, I just take it. Like I went to Lalit. So Lalit has been a part of my feed a lot because I really love the hospitality there, especially the PR and marketing manager Vishal Dudeja. He is an amazing person to work with. So every time we go there, like normally a five-star brands comes with a lot of do's and don'ts. They have a big list of restrictions. Rajvi, don't do this in the video. Do not add this thing in the video. This should look nice. But at Lalit, it's not like that. Lalit says, "Okay, do whatever you want. It's your creative freedom. We'll not stop you." So I just while having a Sunday brunch, I bumped into someone and he said sorry in Japanese. So I happened to know Japanese and I understood. I asked him, "Are you Japanese?" So there I started asking him a couple of questions. What did you like? What did you not like? He said chicken biryani. And my next question was, do you mind if I, because being a content creator, we always have a mic and a camera with us handy.
Right.
So I said, do you mind if I just mic you up and ask you a couple of questions in Japanese? And this conversation was happening in English.
Okay.
So he said, first he gave it a thought and he said yes. And I asked him about, has he tried jalebi? So because I could see a live jalebi counter at the branch. So he said, no, I've never tried jalebi. And for a fact, I know that Japanese do not like much sweet food. So we made him try the jalebi and rabdi. And this video was in Japanese, even though it had subtitles. In first 24 hours, I got 8 lakh, almost 8 lakh views. So for me, this was fun. And that helped me get more work with Lalit.
And these 8 lakh views were from what, India or Japan? Or?
So no, most of them were from Maharashtra. And that's a surprise for me.
Really?
Because when we say KR, people were even saying there are subtitles, but still people were making fun. कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आया. There are people who do negative comments. But please, you're most welcome. I am very happy with the negative comments because that gives me a lot of traction. We reply to that. It keeps on increasing. And that helps my videos go viral.
Nice.
So I am very much happy with the negative comments also.
So that's interesting. But you know what? The lesson to learn here is that always be on the lookout for content. You see the opportunity, just do it. Even if you don't have mic camera, just use your phone.
Yeah,
right?
obviously. I am a strong supporter of Amir Khan saying this in Three Idiots. आज कुछ नया सीखने मिलेगा, आज कुछ नया करने मिलेगा. So for me, everywhere and anywhere,
Right.
content है. It's just you need to understand
Right.
कि this will look good on my feed or no. If it doesn't look good on my Instagram, I tweak it and put it on my YouTube. If it doesn't good look on my YouTube, I will put it on Facebook. But if I feel कि उसमें कुछ है, I will upload it. So that's content for me.
Cool, wonderful. Tell me, here's an interesting question for you. Which brand would you is your dream to collaborate with? Like, if your dream could come true, which brand would it be?
Well, my answer would definitely be very controversial,
Okay.
and I'm always up for it.
Yeah.
Currently, the biggest brand in the world,
Yeah.
I feel, is PM Narendra Modi.
Okay.
He himself is a brand now.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But yes,
Trump is a brand. Trump is a big brand.
But yes,
Elon
I-
Musk
I-
is a big brand.
I still agree.
Huh.
Elon Musk is a brand, but Elon Musk will not come with controversies.
Right.
But PM Modi definitely will. If he walks up with anyone,
Huh.
so PM Modi is a brand which I would love to have a quick one-on-one interview or maybe a fun session.
Right.
Because for me, I see him as a brand.
I would.
Yeah, because trust me. I mean, when I first went out to Japan, 2003 I was 19. So the value which as an Indian which we get is more of a labor.
Yes.
But now when we go out of India, we are respected. We're not frisked. We like people see us with more respect. We are the IT guys.
Right.
We are the guys like powerful ones compared to the neighboring countries.
Right.
We're in much better position.
Yes.
I don't give all credits to any political party. I'm not saying that I support. Maybe it could be A, B, C, any random order. I'm not naming any parties, but still, as a person, if you ask me, currently I will feel PM Modi is one strong brand, and
Absolutely.
definitely, I mean, it would be fun having a conversation with
I
him.
don't think it's controversial at all for you to say Modi. I would love myself to podcast with him, but I am laughing though because I'm just visualizing you and him and where the conversation will go, how that will go.
So I would
That'll be
definitely.
fun. I want to see that happen.
So I please, I mean, I really want that to happen. Please manifest it strongly for me. So if PM Modi is sitting with me, I would definitely like to ask him, okay, what is the source of energy
Right.
he has got?
Yes.
I mean, I am 42 and I still feel यार बहुत नींद आती है, थक जाता हूँ.
Right.
And I've seen him working tirelessly, traveling.
He only sleeps 3 hours a night, I think.
I've
Supposedly.
never seen him sleep. I've never been to his house,
Yeah.
so I can't answer that.
No, but that's the rumor and all, and he does yoga and all that, so whatever. But yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I agree. How he gets the energy, because I'm also struggling with the energy
Yeah.
levels myself. I just
So so I mean, obviously it's a different ball game for all Gujaratis, but yes, and there are times where we feel like now things are changing for India. Things are getting better, irrespective of the political views. I'm not the one who's interested in those political things, but I still feel a lot has changed, and especially like when I say about the drive also, the India tour which I'm talking about, the
Yeah.
luxury
Lalit.
India drive.
yeah.
For me, I'm traveling 10,500 kilometers approximately. 6,000 kilometers is the newly made highways, which helps me cut on a lot of time. So India has already set a world record in last 10 years. We're making the maximum kilometers in terms of highways. So we are ahead. We are the difference between 1 and 2 is nearly double. So if this is the speed where Mr. Nitin Gadkari ji has put up the speed,
Right.
again, this is really something which we need to appreciate.
Right.
Again, everybody says कि ये political party है, इसको support कर रहा है, इसको नहीं support कर रहा है. I'm not here with a political agenda.
Right.
But the work which we've seen it,
Yeah.
I appreciate
Results are results. I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, I don't think anything you're saying is controversial at all. That's great. So tell me, what's the difference between reels and stories? Now, fundamentally, I understand that, but at a deeper level, what are the nuances? Can you tell us, like, when should I post a reel? When should I do a story? And what,
So there are two things. every platform, like people just say okay, like post it when people are traveling, post at the time when people are going to work, when people are coming. But rather than that, you have an insights, you have a matrix in your every platform. So YouTube also has this, Instagram also has this. So just go into your insights,
Right.
and for your profile it will be really different, and my profile it will be really different. If we see the time there, it actually shows when my audience was more active and when it was less active. The best time to post is if it is saying 6:30, or maybe it is saying 7:30 in my profile, I would post half an hour before that. So it takes 30 minutes to reach those kind of audience. So that is the ideal time. I mean, I would not look at people are going to work or people are coming back from work. I would see the metrics of my Instagram, and I really do this. So for me, what works good is my 90% of my posts go out at between 9:45 and 10:30 at night.
Okay.
Even though people say 6:30 is the best time to post, because my Instagram metric says 10:30 is the maximum audience which I've got. So
And it takes
for
half
me,
an hour for the post
it
for
to
the
reach
reel to
the
actually
audience.
Yeah.
I mean, you just upload and ऐसा नहीं होगा कि like you upload and people are waiting. राजवीर कुछ डालेगा, आज कुछ तूफानी करते हैं, आज राजवीर के लिए wait करते हैं. Doesn't happen.
Right.
So it has to go to a segment. It will take time. And
But about half an hour. Not
now
that
with the
much.
new feature, Instagram trial reels.
Huh.
So when you use a trial reel, it bypasses all the followers you have, and it actually goes to a new audience.
Really?
I would
Okay.
really recommend using a trial reel feature if you are on Instagram. I mean, I'm not someone who's very active on YouTube, though I dump a lot of data on YouTube, but I would still recommend everyone using a trial reel. You do not get an option to collaborate with someone, but yes, it is actually bypassing the whole audience which is following you and going to a new audience. So if you get good results on a trial reel, just switch back to share it with my followers later after 2 days or after 3 days maybe. So you're getting both. So why not explore a new thing? But people are not trying. People are not willing to try up new things.
Right.
So everyone feels कि यार मेरे followers को मैं tag करता हूँ. I want my followers to see. But other than the followers, there's a very big market.
Right.
There's a whole lot of audience
Right.
waiting for you.
Wonderful. Well, you know, a lot of it also is, I think, just so information overload almost. Even though I am a little bit in this area, I'm by no means an Instagram expert, but I didn't even know about this trial reel, and it's only because I heard from an expert like you that I know. So it's just a question of being in that area where you're getting the information somehow.
So
You're being
I would
updated.
still say, I mean, people still think कि अरे hashtags डालते हैं. Guys, hashtags are dead. Hashtags are
Okay,
gone.
they're dead.
Hashtags are the last thing you need to even think about.
Okay.
For me, if you ask me, the most important thing when we talk about content, content as in real content, I'm not talking here about the cringe. Cringe में anything works.
Right.
You don't need hashtags, you don't need content there. But if you talk about real content, your hook really matters. If when you ask about the algorithm of Instagram, the most important thing for me is your watch duration. How many seconds or how many minutes your audience is watching your video. This really makes a big difference to the number of views you will get. This is directly going to affect the number of videos and the number of views. On Instagram, like if your audience does not watch your video for a longer duration, and second thing, after the watch duration, the second most important thing is share. If people share your video with their contact list, it is very easy thing that
Right.
it will get trending.
Right. So what does it indicate? Like if I have a video or reel or whatever in Insta or even YouTube and I'm not getting good watch time, like they're watching for a short period of time, they go away. So I guess that would indicate that the content needs to be changed or improved or something, or what is it?
More than the content, I will feel the beginning of the video. There's something they were not interested in that part of the video. It could be like the first few seconds of the video. Say they look at something and they feel like बस आगे मजा नहीं आएगा and they skip.
Right.
Scroll or skip whatever. It's just like a Tinder. right swipe, left swipe, whatever.
Right.
So match होना important है. So you need to get a lot of shares and a lot of watch time.
So make the beginning really interesting. Otherwise, people will just.
That answers your question.
Right.
So to get viral, work on your first 5 seconds. That would I say. 3 is a bare minimum. You need to make your audience take onto your video. If in case you're getting your audience to watch the full video, you'll definitely get good results. Apart from that, what I would feel is your editing, your the idea, the concept. If it is something new, nothing like people have watched this 10 times. When we initially, I used to make food videos, which now I've stopped for some reason.
You used to make.
I used to make food. I used to go to restaurants and make food videos.
So reviewing the restaurant.
So everyone knows कि like pizza है, pizza के ऊपर they're putting the cheese, the capsicum toppings, everything. Pizza will go in the oven, it will come out, but people are still watching. But now people know कि यही होने वाला है ना, skip.
Right.
So they want something new. And till the time you get something new, and if in the first 3 seconds if I only see the same thing कि pizza base है, topping डाल रहा हूँ, I would say छोड़ना यार, ये बहुत बार देखा है.
Right. So that's actually a very important topic you brought up, trends. So you were doing that restaurant review trend. You realized that was kind of getting old. People were seeing the same thing over and over again. So you moved. So what did you move to next? And I'll have another question after that.
So like I said, initially, so far I've not done a street food ever.
Okay.
I've never been to any street food. I love to eat street food if you ask me. I enjoy street food.
I'm scared to eat because पेट खराब हो जाता है.
कुछ नहीं खराब होता है. You have that in your mind. It's all about the mind. That's
Okay.
I am a strong believer.
Okay.
It's all in the mind.
Okay.
I have been eating street food बचपन से.
Okay.
हाँ ये 5 स्टार में जाके खाना खाने का ना शौक बचपन से था. But पैसा नहीं था ना. तो जेब ने रोक रखा था. Now if I talk about street food, there are times I have a friend, I mean a very close friend, Harmeet Gupta. So we were at Taj last week. We had an event at Taj, and we both were like, we did not have lunch at Taj. We came out, and he's like, yaar bhook lagi hai. And we went to a street, like literally the worst ugly looking place, and like यहाँ बैठ के खाते हैं यार, and we enjoyed. So
it was tasty.
Like,
no, that's one thing. The street food is that it's tasty. It's
I
very,
have
very
a belief. Many people will not agree, but yes, the restaurants may not like what I would say. Street food is more fresh than a 5-star, and I can actually explain.
Right.
If you go to a street food, he knows कि आज मेरा 50 plate बिकेगा, so he only buys the ingredients for that 50 plates or maximum 70 plates.
Right.
बिक गया तो बिक गया. A 5-star doesn't work like that.
They have
have a frozen things. They have a deep freezer.
Absolutely.
They have a walk-in freezer. They make a curry and they store it for days. They have a date. Even being in the hotel industry, I have seen places they've actually removed the expiry date. They change it back.
Right.
And we feel कि यहाँ पे 3,000 रुपए देके खाना खाया है तो ये ज़्यादा टेस्टी है. But I am not saying that street food is hygienic.
Yeah.
Equally, I would say, like if we talk about hygiene, we see that's not that hygienic, but then yes, if we talk about fresh ingredients, second thing, food is something, the minimum ingredients, keep it simple, just like a content, keep it simple,
right.
It will give you the best flavors.
Yeah.
So you don't have to add dhania, pudina, whatever to that to make it better. But yes, keep it simple.
So you were talking about the trends. So is street food a trend you're looking at getting into now? Like eating?
Never.
No.
Never. Street food, never. So I would rather get into the premium and luxury zone.
Okay.
Like I said, I would prefer working with a posh. I would prefer working with a
like the
brand.
Armani, that type of thing.
Something of that sort. But I would not get into street food. I would rather up my level. I would up the game, not go down. I mean, after doing all the 5 stars, if I start making videos on street food, that would really look bad on the page.
Right.
And so it's a no.
Okay. I'd like to ask you now. We've been talking to you as in your role as the content creator. How about your putting on your cap as the content viewer? What do you view? What are some of your favorite channels or trends or whatever? Do you?
Even I watch Samay, Raina, guys. Hi. So, guys, everybody has. So when we are stressed, yes, now looking at the share market, there are times where actually I bang my head on the wall. So even today, when I was looking at the stock market going down, so being an investor, and we see the market going red, so एक लाल कलर से तो नफरत हो गई है. Yes, दिल कर रहा है ये भी उतार दो. So लाल से तो नफरत हो गई है.
Right.
So, but if you tell me कि what kind of content I watch, I even see Tom and Jerry right now at this age.
Oh,
but it gives me a
Tom
time
and Jerry
to
is
relax.
awesome. Oh, Tom and Jerry is awesome.
So
It's
whatever
timeless.
comes, I watch some chef like master chef like Vikas Khanna. I love that guy. I watch Gordon Ramsay. Being a foodie, I just love to explore the new dishes.
Right.
But हम देखते हैं, बनाते कभी नहीं है. बनाने के लिए सिर्फ हम एक ही चीज बनाते हैं, पागल बनाते हैं. उसके अलावा we don't know much things to make. But there's a mixed content on my page. But yes, I have a lot of creators whose videos I specifically like to watch. Like specifically when you talk about Ranveer Allahabadi, I watched a lot of his videos. I watched Samay, Raina also. Mahib Singh, oh I love that guy. People call him cringe, but I say he's blessed with comic timing. Mummy kaisi hai? So that's what he says.
Okay. Okay, cool. What do you think of AI tools and how they are changing the landscape? I myself just this weekend took a 2-day class, and it was quite fascinating. I can, if I take the paid tools, make a AI version of myself, tell this script what to do, and then the AI version of myself will actually deliver it. So I don't even need to be in front of a camera getting recorded. So, trends like that are on the way. What do you think of all of that?
It's a trend. If some people feel AI is dangerous, some people feel AI is a blessing. Like you asked me, I said ChatGPT helps us. Even writing from my caption to putting up a whole script for my thing, making a presentation for my India luxury drive, ChatGPT, and there are other AI tools,
right.
which makes us, we put up a prompt and we actually have a video ready. As a content creator, we work hours editing and shooting the video. That's AI actually gives you a video ready in say 20 minutes. I made a rough video, and it's actually working good for me. But when you talk about paid things, तो यार मार्केट में ना मुंह पे चूना लगा के इंस्टाग्राम के 99 रुपीस में कोर्स बेचने वाले भी है, जैसे कि मैं आपको इंस्टाग्राम कैसे यूज करते हैं सिखाऊंगी whatever, and they charge money for that. You really want someone to teach you how to use Instagram, how to put a caption, how to write a bio of your own self.
No, what I meant was these AI tools are taking over the content creation job for you. So what I, for example, got in this class for just a small amount of paying there, $20 for the tool per month, you can get the tool to do it. You don't need to a team. Everything is with the tool only will do. What do you think that's something? And then because of that, I think a lot more content creators are going to come on this.
Okay. I think I should ask you a couple of questions now.
Okay, sure.
You used some tools, AI tools?
I use, like you, ChatGPT a little bit for the script, but other than that, it's all, I have actually a human editor and a, human recorder and all that.
But when you use any tools, did you like the result?
It depends. I sometimes have to do iterations, like first try it didn't come out good, so second try, third try, that sort of thing. And then sometimes I have to put my final touch on it manually.
Yeah, but still, it makes your work easy.
Right.
It helps you.
Right.
Do it. Use it. Yeah. So if it is giving you results, if you like it, for me, what works for you, I cannot say that. What works for me, I keep on using it. I don't feel that AI is dangerous. So far for me, it is like people say AI आया है तो आपकी नौकरी चली जाएगी. We are in the same country where we are people saying there is no employment. People are unemployed, and thus we are being. I am 42. मैं तो 40 साल से 80 साल से यही सुनते आ रहा हूँ. People are unemployed in India. Before 47, also we were unemployed. British government के टाइम पे. Even now we are unemployed. कांग्रेस थी तो भी हम unemployed थे. बीजेपी है तो भी हम unemployed है. AI आया तो हम unemployed हो जाएंगे. So it is, for me, it's an excuse. If someone, maybe I may be a bit sounding a bit arrogant right now, but excuses are something which are very easy to make. It is all about your capabilities. If you are capable, AI or anything would not replace you. A human is not replaceable. Everybody has that kind of potential. Okay, and AI coming and replacing you is not easy. AI में भी तो prompt आप डाल रहे हो.
Right. But it is technology. It is changing at a rapid rate. So
But it is helping.
Absolutely. No, I'm not against
taking
it.
us behind.
I'm not against it at all. I'm just saying, I think this is just my prediction, and I could be wrong, of course, but a lot of content, if there are X number of content creators today, there'll be 10X in a few years just because it's so much easier to do, and cheaper also. So
just you said something which I do not like or do not appreciate.
Sure.
Everybody says being a content creator is very easy. So what makes you feel being a content creator is easy? I mean,
I didn't say it's
everybody
easy.
is now started becoming a content creator. Every third person in the house is a content creator.
No, I didn't say it's easy, but what AI will do is it'll make a lot of the work easier.
Okay.
Creativity will still be there. Even that creativity, ChatGPT gives you quite a lot of creativity, and then ChatGPT itself is gonna get. In fact, I just got the news on the phone before the podcast started. Elon Musk has launched Grok 3, which he's saying is better than everything. So, it's all changing. Maybe today creativity is not available by AI, but tomorrow it might be. So it's
creativity. I don't know. Maybe I differ with these lines. Everybody says there's no creativity with AI. I really find it very creative. It is all about what you are asking and how do you ask.
Yes.
I mean, maybe you ask. It is a choice of words. If you know how to play along with AI,
right.
I also have a chat GPT in my phone where I use. I mean, I may be one of the most. I have a paid version of chat GPT. That is how much I use my chat GPT.
Right.
So when we use chat GPT, I have actually customized ChatGPT to be a friend of mine, where we fed him the information, first information like about Rajveer, about everything. Then when we ask him that I need a caption for Rajveer's profile, so first he needs to understand what is Rajveer, who is Rajveer.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it is that like you are feeding him, it's like a child. Right now AI is like a child. Whatever you feed the AI, it will give you that. I mean, yes, there will be a time where robots will take over or whatever. I mean, everyone has imagined world where robots are serving you a platter of sushi, coming up, a robot making, and we've seen in some big events, robots are actually serving food. I've actually seen in Japan, there are robots who work at hotels. I know a hotel where there is no human. All the entire staff is a robot, right from taking an order to serving the food, except for the kitchen where chefs are making the food. But I'm very sure slowly, gradually, they'll come up with some machines, enter the dish, and all the ingredients come, and it will be pre-plated or something like that. Yeah. But as of now, I am aware of places where robots have taken over, but the human touch is really important.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Rajveer, we are running a little bit out of time now. So do you have any final bits of advice for anyone thinking of getting into the content creation space or just entrepreneurship in general?
Yes, as an entrepreneur, currently I'm working with 5 different companies, and I'm also a marketing director at Miss Navi Mumbai. So Miss Navi Mumbai gives a platform for the young girls, where young girls, they not only come as raw talent, but they are also getting an opportunity to represent India on bigger platforms. Like these girls can actually participate in an event. They can get the winner of Miss Navi Mumbai. They get to participate in Miss Universe Maharashtra, which is in May. The winner there, she goes for Miss Universe India. So it is a chain. When we say people, modeling mat karo, fashion mat karo, content creator mat bano, I rather feel वो करो जो तुमको अच्छा लगता है. Do not think about दुनिया क्या सोच रही है. लोग बोलते रहेंगे, बोलने दो. You do what you like, what you love. Do what makes you happy. So that's all I would say. But don't stop yourself just because your family, your friends, or anyone says कि तू नहीं कर सकता. It's a different level of fun to do something which people think you will not be able to do. Like with this drive which we were discussing, there are many people who said कि राजवीर तू पागल है, तू क्यों इतना बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट उठा रहा है, you investing 18 lakh rupees on this project, how do you manage to get sponsors? But today, sitting here, I mean, I have almost got double of the amount which I've invested even with before starting the trip. Yes, initially when we thought about the concept, we were worried कि कैसे होगा funding. But now when I'm talking to sponsors, there are people who actually investing and putting their faith on my project, and they're investing on us. So we feel कि like
Right.
I have not taken a wrong decision. But if I don't take risk,
Right.
I will not get the profits.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Everyone, Rajveer's information will be in the description of the video below. Please comment on the video and let's have a good, lively discussion on everything he's taught us and spoken to us about. And Rajveer's luxury drive info will also be there.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Vivek, for having me here. And guys, those who don't follow me, my Insta handle is rajveer.live.